Okay, so the first principle of SOLID is the S, which is the single responsibility principle. It states that there should never be more than one reason for a class to change. This means that every class or similar structure in your code should only have one job to do. Everything in the class should be related to that single purpose. Now, this doesn't mean that your classes should only contain one method or property. There might be many members, but as long as they all relate to the same single responsibility, they will align to this principle. It may be that when a reason for a change occurs, multiple members of the class may need modification. Now, application of this principle can change your code considerably. One key change is that the classes in your project become smaller and cleaner. The number of classes in a solution may increase, so it's important to organise them well using namespaces and project folders. The creation of classes that are tightly focused on a single purpose leads to code that is simpler to understand and maintain. Another benefit of having small cohesive classes is that the chances of a class containing bugs is lowered. This reduces the need for changes, so code is far less fragile. As the classes perform only one duty, multiple classes will need to work together to achieve larger tasks. However, along with other principles, this permits looser coupling, and it can also make it easier to modify the overall software, either by extending existing classes or introducing new interchangeable versions. So let's have an example. Let's pretend we have a class called product. Now, in product we have three methods: check stock level, stock low, show stock alert. Now, each of these are three separate distinct methods. Now, they're all related to a product, however they all do a different function. So, for example, the check stock level uses a stock service to go off and check the stock. Now, this may be a call to an internal database, it may be a call to an external service. Either way, if that service changes, we must change this method accordingly. However, it would not affect these, and that therefore breaks the single responsibility principle. So what we should do is we need to what's called refactor the code, or rewrite the code. As you can see here, we have three separate classes. Each class is responsible for each individual item. So we will have the stock checker, which interfaces with the service. We have a stock low indicator, which will interface and use the stock checker. And we have a stock alerter, which again will use the stock checker. So as you can see, they are now three separate classes and they all work together. However, each class is responsibility for only one single action.